What's your man? It's the boy, Cypher man. Or Cypher XR. Don't call me Nick though. Today, man, I got y'all with another CJ the Jet video. Today we are reacting to the trial of Maki Zenin. Now, I have never watched the anime before. I've never watched the anime before, so I don't know how good this anime is. I don't know. If y'all want more reactions like this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, turn those notifications for more reactions like this. With that being said, enjoy.
My chest real quick, cause what's bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name. Know your role, nigga. You are not that guy, pal. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special emergency impromptu mini truck. Yeah, not gonna lie, these is back-to-back videos that was not planned. But after what I've seen and witnessed again, I had to make another detour because good God, Maki Zenin, bro. Like, if you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming. Because this was generally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. She literally just wiped the whole bloodline off the map. So with that being said, it's trial time, baby. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck, and we counting how many bodies got dropped at the end of this. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado, Exhibit Z, wiping the Zenin clan off the map. Now, since this is a trial, and we are reviewing a pretty massive crime, let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was Maki blending her entire clan justified? And I ain't gonna lie, I'm here to tell you right now, yes. 100% yes. All these sorry-ass, fraudulent-ass niggas had to go. Just straight up, these niggas suck. Big three family, my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the Zenin clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all time. I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog shit families. Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Targaryens, the royal family of the Fire Nation. Like, these niggas were terrible. The only thing these greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and
wait, so she murdered her family?
If you had low curse energy or your curse technique didn't meet up to their standard, they treated you like garbage. They wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the misogyny. This motherfucker.
Oh wait, so this is JJK?
Bro had to
this
go.
Is JJK?
This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turned into this motherfucker. I mean, the stuff he was saying about women, like, good God, bro was talking crazy. And last but not least, and one of the prime reasons they had to get packed up was because of her ugly ass, old ass, black-eyed dad. This man might be in the
got that deep into JJK, so I don't know.
Anime history. Like, him and her sorry-ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slime out his own daughters. Oh, he literally hated Maki Mai simply because he thought that his daughters was the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing Maki sees when she comes back home is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her. Then he decides to cut his own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds to drag both of his children's bodies through a dark hallway and throws both of them in a chamber full of curses and leaves his own children in
That's justifiable right there.
Niggas had to go.
Insane.
That's one of them.
Crazy work.
Because we're generally terrible people. So when Mai told Maki to destroy it all and sacrifices herself because her literal existence was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing in JJK. This was the last
so this is JJK, okay.
For every last person in the Zenin compound that day. Because since Mai took all the curse energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction that she has, she basically got a game-breaking buff and became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad. And she made quick work of his sorry ass. And he was so scared when he felt her aura, this nigga thought Toji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah, bro charged up his attack just for Maki to hit him with a
I like it, cut G.
Damn. She literally gave him a hat. Wow. Wow.
Well, after she dropped off her
She
sorry
literally
next
gave
up
him
on
a
the chopping
haircut.
block,
No,
where the
she gave him
a
a
bunch of bald niggas and motherfuckers with butts cause that have never had a tip fade or a lineup ever in their life. But luckily for the Kukuru unit, they were surrounding the best barber in Jujutsu society. So a bunch of them end up running at her, but she swings once and gets a quadruple kill. Then after she drops the first four, she just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle. And while she was mid-air, she hits his sword and it went straight into this dude's neck. So after she wiped out the first wave of dudes, this one bald nigga. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get this off my chest real quick, cause who was
oh, it's one of those. It's one of those mini bosses that be acting like they just the shit and they get killed immediately.
Like, come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name.
Or a voice.
Whoa, nigga. You are not that guy. How? So after this bald nigga lost all of his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was safe. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the bride ripped the dude's eyes out. Now, when she everyone down, we get to one of her most brutal kills. She drops down like she's about to do a hell sweep, but she kicks this dude in the gut. And this kick was so
a face sweep into a chest shot. I don't think that's realistic, but I guess dramatic effect. It's a show.
I just saw one of my homies go out like that. I'm gonna be real. I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Cause I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang.
Exactly. You watching all your homies getting. She just kicked that nigga so hard that his brain almost exploded. I'm leaving. I got it,
This
bro.
one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro like, "Are you serious, my brother?" Then cuts his sword in half.
Wow.
And while bro was just left in disbelief, he had no time to think about his next move, cause he ended up getting Then she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can tell just by the look in his eyes that he done already doodled his pants. And he's
turn around and run the hell out of
cursing his parents for birthing him in this family. Red, and finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences in anime history. She jumps down and starts sliding on the blood and booms like 10 niggas. Then while she was still sliding, one dude tries to hit her, but she ends up hitting the limbo again and ends up transitioning into a bicycle kick and snatches bro's ankle. Then the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood while standing upright and in front of this dude's face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
Hand me the blade, man.
Nah. Isn't that
might be one of the most disrespectful moments of
Isn't that from One Punch Man, right? The One Punch hit?
She really slid on the blood and passed
both of these. If I'm not mistaken, I might be wrong about that.
Just to hit him with a 1-inch punch and send him flying. Like,
yeah, 1-inch punch. That's what I mean.
So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just like Anakin did.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
As she cuts his hands clean off and disarms him. And while this dude was screaming in pain, his sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude's dome.
Okay.
He wasn't even
she didn't even do that on purpose. That's crazy.
Collateral damage. So as Maki continued to cut down the last,
that's just working her favor on accident.
She decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop every nigga in the room. So when she finally stands upright, everybody else in the room And with that, Maki just casually dropped off the entire Kukuru unit that consisted over 100+ niggas. She dropped off over 100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our
war
next
with guns would even take
now,
that.
The Hay consisted of the strongest sorcerers
even
in the Zenin clan. All these dudes
full
were
of guns
grade 1 sorcerers
would have took longer than that.
So on paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, cause she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were. So the captain of the Kukuru unit, and she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Bro tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cut his sword into pieces.
Again.
Then she ripped his throat out, and the front piece of his sword that ended up getting broken off flew back and got him in the back of the head. Not gonna lie, this has to be her most brutal kill in this whole case, because
Yeah,
this
for sure.
was just flat out disgusting. She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his trachea. And while dude was bleeding out and gasping for air, his own sword hits the reverse and pulls him in the head. Like,
that's overkill right there.
That is just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Unk had no business being here.
At all.
So fast, she popped up in his face for a good 2 seconds. And you see his death from his POV. Maki ripped his eyes out and crushed them in front
she did hit the kill bill.
She brutally murdered a senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So
wow.
After she took out the first two, she ends up getting hit by this gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer Junichi to not do shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones. I mean, look at the nigga. He looked the part. He looking like Uvo from Hunter x Hunter. He was Toji's brother, for Christ's sakes. I thought he was gonna be like that. But no, my disappointment was immeasurable. He hit Maki with the same move Deku hit Overhaul with. Just a massive barrage of punches that ended up manifesting into a bunch of giant fists. And it looks like this attack should have done something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off was like a nuke just got set off. But when the
one of those dramatic ass moves.
The first person that you see is Ranta, and his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he thinks that he is dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job.
He did.
So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke. And when she walks past him, she is carrying Junichi's hand.
Well, how many times?
Ranta died living a false reality, cause his sacrifice meant nothing. Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit.
When he wow.
Bit of aura bro had.
Wow.
So after the fraudulent aura got packed up, the last man
his ass. He did one move and got decapitated.
Most elite squad of bums.
Oh
the misogynistic tickle monster himself.
He didn't even put up a fight.
And this wide mouth, locked-jawed, crooked tooth looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle on her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got to his chiropractic bag. Niggas started to throw her in the mouths and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the massage was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki ends up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands there and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya was running to use his finishing move, Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him like a book. She turns around and stares into this nigga's soul. Fist cocked back and loaded. And you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the two dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation. And he was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
Damn. He really about to rock my shit.
He all into the ground. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's either dead or he's badly injured. Fatality. Oh my lord!
And with his face caved in and skull shattered, the strongest misogynist in history was cooked.
How did she kill him? I mean, how did she crush his soul and skull if it was just his whatever? Anyway,
and it was none other than her sorry ass mama. And the way she killed her was actually very unsettling. She was basically walking around and playing hide and seek with her while calling out "Mother" in a tone that felt like she was just trying to talk with the intentions of killing her. She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally found her, you can just see the terror on her face. Because her own daughter that she treated like garbage was about to take her life. And
now she wanna beg for
She slit her throat and that was that. Ball game. Now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey Dent looking ass back to the lobby with the rest of the family. But with that though, every single member of the Zenin clan that was at the compound that day were dead. And Maki's mother was the last on-screen victim of the massacre. Now I say last on screen because guess what? Job's not finished. Because when Mai said destroy it all, she really meant destroy it all. Because after she massacred everybody at the compound that day, she went off and boomed every other Zenin clan member that wasn't there that day.
Wow. So she really owned that.
One of these niggas off the map.
I mean, she been on that,
Even safe
but
if you wasn't
she
even
owned
at
that
the
one.
compound that day. She still found those niggas and killed them.
How did she find them? Don't know.
Completely eradicated the entire bloodline to the point where they ended up getting kicked out of the big three families, and their entire family legacy was ruined. Now, last thing to complete this entire exhibit, let's estimate how many people she actually killed. Now, with the resources we got, we can make a pretty good estimate. So let's look at this family photo right here. Every person in this photo besides Naobito got killed by Maki, and that would be a total of 112. And adding her sorry ass mama, that's 113. Now let's look at everybody that was not at the compound. She killed the other 6 members of the Hei that weren't there that day, 9 members of the Akashi, and 21 other members of the Kukuru unit. So if we add in those other bodies,
about 200 bodies.
149 of these niggas.
That's still half. That's still halfway. That's still half a 200 bodies right
Not gonna lie.
That's almost 200 bodies right there.
Kill-death ratio. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is a easy pass. Light work, no reaction. She really exposed how fragile the Zenin clan actually was. Like, it's actually hilarious when you look at this. This clan prides itself off of cursed techniques and cursed energy. And the fact that all these grown-ass men got wiped off the map by a 16-year-old girl that didn't have
she's
a
16? I thought she was a grown-ass woman.
It's hilarious. Their legacy is cooked. And you know, all this could have been avoided if they just listened to Naobito's will. But hey, they can all have that conversation down there while they burning in hell. Also for the crime, not guilty. Them niggas had to go. Bring me. So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time.
Another excellent video by CJ the Champ. Hopefully y'all did enjoy that video, man. You know I did, man. Yo, do y'all want me to watch this? I'll deadass do a reaction to this, bro. I'll deadass do a reaction video to this, to the whole series. If y'all want me to, I'll do it. I'll do it. And is this not JJK? Is it? Right? It's not JJK, is it? Right? Or is it JJK? I don't know. Maybe it's like a sequel series to it. I don't know. Or yeah, I did enjoy this video, man. You hit the like button, subscribe to those notifications for more reaction like this. Hit that bell because you know we post content over here, man. It's a boy Cypher XR. We're gonna make though. It's next time. And tell me, like I said, tell me if y'all want me to watch this.